Hey class, this is Rich Wadowiak. Excuse that. And my presentation will be on eating disorder, bulimia nervosa, part of the eating disorder group for the class. Excuse. What is bulimia? Excuse my voice, still getting over a cold. Disclaimer. Okay, what is bulimia nervosa? Bulimia nervosa can be defined as a serious eating disorder that can affect your health in a negative way, even causing death. Individuals with this disorder binge eat, where it can be out of control, and then purge the extra food in unhealthy ways. The diagnostic criteria of bulimia nervosa, as per the DSM-5 condition, um, consuming food in a specific period of time within a 2-hour span with a significantly larger amount than what a regular person would eat in a similar situation. Also, having very little control in how much one eats in a given occurrence or episode. only minority only minority of the people who have it report a severe case where it affects their social life domain. And it usually starts in I think adolescence and early adulthood as well. That's the primary age range that usually people get this diagnosis. It's far more common in females than males, and it's also pretty consistent across all industrial nations in terms of the average of the diagnosis. For example, US, Canada, Europe, Australia, Japan, and all those type of countries have roughly the same diagnosis rate of the disorder. Um, Males treatment isn't too much known because not too many males have it. So they're not really sure exactly how well they would function because the sample size is really small regarding males. It yeah. Next slide. Overview of the DSM. Okay. Recurring behaviors to stop weight gain, such as self induced vomiting, laxatives, working out excessively, or fasting, are some of the ways people purge the extra weight. Binge eating and unhealthy behaviors to get rid of the weight once a week for 3 months is usually the timetable and the occurrences needed for a diagnosis. Also, a self image that is overly obsessed with weight and how the body looks as well is another criteria. The episodes don't occur in the same time period as anorexia nervosa, which is one of the indicators that it is bulimia. Specified current severity. A mild case is a median, or a mean rather, of 1 to 3 occurrences of inappropriate compensatory actions per week. Moderate cases average 4 to 7 occurrences per week. Severe cases, roughly 8 to 13 occurrences per week. In extreme cases, average of 14 or more occurrences of inappropriate compensatory actions per week. Subtypes of the disorder. The person first is purging. The person takes actions such as vomiting, taking laxatives, diuretics, or enemas to make up for the binge eating in order to lose the weight. As far as non-purging, the person only uses fasting and physical exercise to get rid of the extra weight. And the physical exercise is usually excessive to get rid of the extra fat. And differential diagnosis, anorexia nervosa, an individual binge eats and purges food, but is significantly underweight. But with bulimia, it's usually around the same weight. So that's one of the differences. Binge eating. Binge eating disorder, there are no behaviors such as fasting, purging, or fasting to make up for the binge eating. You're pretty much just eating to eat, and that's all you do. For normal overindulgence, there are no clinical signs of impairment or serious issues or stress. It's usually when it becomes distressful and some serious impairment is involved, is when there's usually a clinical diagnosis involved. And here are the references. The American Psychiatric Association, Francis, and Mayo Clinic staff. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you.